Hi, everyone. It's really good to see you again.
Yes, welcome back. I'm Jack.
And I'm Emma.
We are here to help you practice your English.
If you like our video, please click like and also subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe. It helps our channel so much.
Today, we are talking about a very useful topic.
Yes, today we are going to learn how to talk about your shopping list in English.
So, Jack, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. But I'm also a little tired.
Oh, why are you tired?
This weekend, I cleaned my entire apartment. I cleaned every room. It took a long time.
Wow, you cleaned everything? That's impressive.
Thank you. Now my apartment is very clean, but my refrigerator is completely empty. I have almost no food at home.
Oh no, that is definitely a problem.
Yes, it is. So I need to go to the supermarket. I need to buy food.
That is perfect because today we are talking about shopping lists.
Yes, great timing.
So, Jack, do you have a shopping list?
A shopping list. Let me see. No, I don't. I forgot to make one.
You forgot to make your list? That's not good.
I know. But I think I can remember what I need. I can remember everything in my head.
Jack, the last time you went shopping without a list, what happened?
Well, I bought many strange and interesting things, but I forgot the one thing I actually needed.
And what was that?
Toilet paper.
Oh no, that is one of the most important things. See, a shopping list is very helpful.
Okay, you're right. Let's make a shopping list together right now.
Good idea. Let's start with the basics. In the morning, what is the first thing you think about?
Coffee. I really need coffee in the morning.
Great. Let's write coffee on the list. Do you have any coffee at home?
No, I finished it yesterday. The bag is empty.
Okay, so you need one bag or one package of coffee. Do you also need sugar or milk for your coffee?
I have sugar, but I need milk. My fridge has no milk at all.
And let's add milk. Let's be specific. 1 carton of milk.
Should I get a big carton or a small one?
It depends. How much milk do you drink?
I use milk for coffee and sometimes for cereals, so maybe a medium carton.
Good. We will write 1 medium carton of milk. Speaking of breakfast, you said you eat cereal.
Yes, I love cereal, but I finished my cornflakes.
Then let's add 1 box of cereal. Do you want cornflakes again?
Maybe I want to try something new. What do you eat for breakfast, Emma?
I like oatmeal. It's healthy and easy to make.
I tried oatmeal once, but it tasted plain.
That's because you need to add fruit. You can put bananas or apples in it. Then it tastes really good.
Okay, maybe I will try again. Let's add a box of oatmeal.
And if you want fruit, you can add bananas to the list too.
Yes, let's add bananas.
Wonderful. When we talk about bananas, we usually say a bunch of bananas. People don't usually buy just 1 banana.
A bunch? Like a family of bananas. I like that. Okay, a bunch of bananas.
Great. Now, after breakfast, you need lunch. What do you usually eat for lunch?
I usually make a sandwich. It's easy and fast.
Perfect. For a sandwich, you need bread.
Yes, bread. I need 1 loaf of brown bread.
Okay, 1 loaf of brown bread. What do you put inside your sandwich?
I like cheese and maybe some chicken or ham.
Let's add cheese. You can say a block of cheese or sliced cheese.
Sliced cheese is easier for sandwiches, so I'll get a package of sliced cheese.
And what about the meat? Ham or chicken?
Let's get ham, so a package of ham.
Sandwiches taste better with something fresh, like lettuce and tomato.
You're right. A sandwich with only ham and cheese is a little sad. So let's add 1 lettuce and 3 tomatoes.
We usually say a head of lettuce. And yes, 3 tomatoes is correct.
A head of lettuce. It really does look like a head. And 3 tomatoes. Wow, this is a very healthy list.
Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about dinner. Dinner is the biggest meal of the day. What do you feel like eating this week?
You said pasta for Monday. I'm excited for pasta night.
Yes, pasta night. We already have pasta, tomato sauce, and cheese.
Do I need anything else for pasta? Maybe onions or garlic?
Good idea. Onions and garlic make the sauce taste much better. So, 1 onion and 2.
Wait, is it garlics? I think we don't use that.
You're right. We just say garlic. The correct way is a head of garlic.
So we write 1 onion and 1 head of garlic.
Look at us. We sound like cooking experts.
Yes, we do. Now, what about Tuesday? You mentioned chicken.
Yes, I want to make grilled chicken with rice and vegetables.
That sounds good. So you need chicken breasts. How many?
Maybe 4. I can eat 2 and save 2 for later.
Good planning. So 4 chicken breasts, and you need rice, maybe a bag of rice.
Do you have oil and salt at home?
I think I still have salt, but my bottle of cooking oil is almost empty.
Then add a bottle of cooking oil. And for the vegetables, you said carrots and broccoli?
Yes, some carrots and some broccoli. How many carrots should I get?
Maybe 5 or 6. They last a long time.
Okay, 5 carrots and 1 broccoli. Do you say a head of broccoli too?
Yes, exactly. 1 head of broccoli.
This list is getting long. I need to check my money soon.
Okay, let's move on to snacks. What do you like to eat when you're watching TV?
My favorite part. I like chips. And you suggested cookies and chocolate.
So a bag of chips, a packet of cookies, and a bar of chocolate.
This is the best part of the list.
But remember, snacks are for sometimes. Fruit is for always. You already have bananas. What other fruit do you like?
I like apples. They're crunchy and tasty.
Great. Let's add 4 apples.
And maybe some oranges for vitamin C.
Good idea. We can write 4 oranges.
Perfect.
Now, what about drinks? Do you need juice, soda, or water?
I should drink more water. I will get 1 big bottle of water.
Good. And maybe some orange juice for breakfast.
Yes, a carton of orange juice. I love orange juice.
Okay. Now we have the food, but what about things for the house? We talked about toilet paper.
Yes, toilet paper is very, very important. I need a pack of toilet paper.
What about soap? Soap for washing your hands or soap for washing dishes?
Oh, I need both. I need hand soap and dish soap.
Then let's add them. A bottle of hand soap and a bottle of dish soap.
And I need laundry detergent for washing my clothes.
Okay, so a bottle of laundry detergent. Do you also need new sponges for washing dishes?
My sponge is very old. It has a bad smell.
Yes, then you definitely need new sponges. Maybe 2.
Okay, 2 sponges. And what about garbage bags?
Ooh, that's a good one. Many people forget garbage bags.
Not me. Not today. I want a box of garbage bags.
Wow, you're learning, Jack. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I feel very organized. Is that everything?
Let me think. You have food for breakfast, lunch and dinner. You have snacks, fruit, drinks, and cleaning supplies. Oh, what about toothpaste?
Ah, yes, toothpaste. I need a tube of toothpaste. And my shampoo is almost finished.
Then add a bottle of shampoo.
A bottle of shampoo. Okay, I think my shopping cart is going to be very full.
It's better to be prepared. Now, where will you put all this food in your kitchen?
That's a good question. My kitchen cupboards are a little messy.
Maybe you need to organize your kitchen before you go shopping.
Maybe. Or maybe I need to buy some containers to organize everything.
No, Jack, that is a project for another day. First, let's just buy the food.
Okay. You're right. One thing at a time.
So, let's read the whole list together. Are you ready?
I'm ready. It's a long list. Here we go. Coffee, milk, cereal, oatmeal, Bananas, bread, cheese, ham, lettuce, tomatoes, onion, garlic, chicken, rice, cooking oil, carrots, broccoli, chips, cookies, chocolate, apples, oranges, water, orange juice, toilet paper, hand soap, dish soap, laundry detergent, sponges, garbage bags, toothpaste, and shampoo.
Wow, that is a complete shopping list. You will not be hungry this week.
And I will definitely not forget the toilet paper this time. Thank you so much, Emma.
You're welcome, Jack. Remember, a good shopping list makes everything easier and cheaper. You don't buy things you don't need.
That's true. When I don't have a list, I see things I don't need and I buy them. Like ice cream and cakes.
And then you have no money for the chicken and broccoli.
Exactly. But not this time. This time, I have a plan.
You're absolutely right, Jack. That's a wonderful idea. Let's review some vocabulary. It will help everyone.
Yes, let's talk about those words. It felt like a secret code. We said, a carton of milk, a loaf of bread.
It's not a secret code, Jack. In English, we use these special words called measure words or quantifiers to be clear about how much we want. Let's start with carton. What is a carton?
A carton is like a box made from paper. We use it for liquids. So we say a carton of milk, a carton of juice, and a carton of eggs.
Perfect. Yes. For eggs, we also use carton. And sometimes for juice, we say a bottle of juice if the juice comes in a bottle. It depends on the container.
Okay, next, my favorite, a loaf of bread. Why loaf? It's a funny word.
It is a funny word. A loaf is the whole big piece of bread before you slice it. You don't say one bread, you say one loaf of bread.
And if I want two, I say 2 loaves of bread.
Exactly. 2 loaves of bread. Very good. Now, what about eggs? We said a dozen eggs. A dozen means 12. It's a very common word in shops. We say a dozen eggs, a dozen rolls, and so on.
But what if I only want 6 eggs?
Then you can say half a dozen, or you can simply say 6 eggs. But a dozen is a very useful phrase to know.
Got it. Now, let's talk about the pasta. We said a box of pasta. That one seems easy.
It is easy. Many dry foods come in a box. For example, a box of cereal, a box of pasta, a box of crackers.
But for the sauce, we said a jar of tomato sauce. Why jar?
A jar is a glass container with a wide opening and a lid. We use jars for foods that are thick or chunky. A jar of sauce, a jar of jam, a jar of pickles.
So a bottle is usually for liquids and a jar is for thicker foods.
Exactly. That's a great way to remember it.
Now, what about the cheese? We said a block of cheese.
Yes, a block is a large, solid piece. We can say a block of cheese, a block of chocolate, and so on.
But if the cheese is already cut into thin slices for sandwiches, we say a package of sliced cheese.
Now, let's talk about the fruit and vegetables. This is interesting.
We said a bunch of bananas.
Yes, a bunch means a group of things that are connected together. A bunch of bananas, a bunch of grapes, a bunch of flowers.
But for apples and oranges, we don't say a bunch. We just say 4 apples or a bag of oranges.
Exactly, because apples and oranges are separate, not connected.
And for lettuce and broccoli, we used special words too.
Yes, we said a head of lettuce and a head of broccoli.
Why head?
Because they are round and look a little like a head.
And finally, chips.
Yes, we say a bag of chips because they come in a bag.
Wonderful. I think I got all of them right.
You did! You're becoming a vocabulary expert, Jack.
Thank you, Emma. This was very helpful.
My pleasure. Remember, knowing these small words makes your English sound much more natural.
Yes, saying a carton of milk sounds much better than saying a milk. Now I understand.
Great! Let's get back to our list. I think you're ready for the shop.
I feel more than ready. I feel like a professional shopper. Before this, I was just a man with an empty fridge and a dream.
So, before we finish, let's remind everyone what we practiced today.
Our main topic was how to talk about your shopping list in English.
That's right. We started by talking about why a list is important.
Yes, because without a list, you might buy ice cream, chocolate, and cookies.
And then you come home and realize you forgot bread, milk, and the most important thing, toilet paper.
I will never forget the toilet paper again. Never.
So, lesson number 1, always make a list.
Then we practiced how to build the list step by step.
Yes, we planned meals for the whole week, starting with breakfast.
We talked about coffee, cereal, oatmeal, and fruit, like bananas.
Then we moved on to lunch. We talked about what you need for sandwiches: bread, sliced cheese, ham, lettuce, and tomatoes.
And then came the big one, dinner. We planned a pasta night and a chicken night. That's when we needed onions, garlic, and lots of vegetables.
And of course, we couldn't forget the snacks and drinks, like a bag of chips, a packet of cookies, and some orange juice.
But the best part was the vocabulary review. We learned so many special English words for groups of things.
Yes, let's say them one more time. For food, we had a carton of milk or eggs, a loaf of bread, a dozen eggs, a box of pasta or cereal, a jar of sauce or jam, a bunch of bananas or grapes, and a head of lettuce or broccoli.
And for items around the house, we had a tube of toothpaste, a bottle of shampoo or water, a pack of toilet paper or garbage bags, and a bag of chips or rice.
Using these words makes your English sound more natural. Instead of saying, I need milk, you can say, I need a carton of milk. It sounds much better.
I feel so much smarter now. My brain is full of useful words.
And now it's time for our favorite part of the video, the question of the day.
Yes, we love reading your answers in the comments. They help you practice writing, and they help us learn more about you.
So today's question is all about shopping. Are you ready, Jack?
I'm ready.
Okay, everyone. Our question of the day is, what is one thing that is always on your shopping list?
That's a great question. For me, after today, it will always be toilet paper. But normally, it's chocolate. Chocolate is always on my list.
For me, it's yogurt. I eat yogurt every single day, so I always need to buy it.
So please tell us, what do you always buy? Is it bread, milk, coffee, fruit, or something fun like ice cream or cookies?
Write your answer in the comments below. We promise to read as many as we can. It's so exciting to see your answers from all over the world.
And if you want, you can try using the new words we learned. You can say a loaf of bread or a carton of milk, but it's okay if you just write bread or milk. We just want you to practice.
And that is all for today's lesson. You practiced listening, you learned new vocabulary for shopping, and you learned how to make a great shopping list.
Thank you so much for learning with us. You are doing a fantastic job. Learning a new language is not easy, but you're here and you're trying. That is amazing.
Remember to be kind to yourself. If you forget a word, it's okay. Just keep practicing. We are here to help you.
So from me, Jack,
And from me, Emma,
we say goodbye for now.
have a wonderful day, happy shopping, and we will see you next time on Daily English.